I didn't do much actually. I just experienced inclusion, and I enjoyed it. I experienced exclusion also, and yeah, I found it difficult to find jobs, admission into colleges. Uh, it's funny how dramatic life can be. I actually felt like I was in a movie when on one of the colleges in Hyderabad here they said they can't allow me to use the college lift because it's meant only for teachers. I mean, it was the most ridiculous reason they had given um, to not give me admission into that college. But this can happen, and I hope it won't happen to you if you are someone with CP or and you want to study. So yeah, don't let this happen to you, and let them know that you have the right to study wherever you want despite your disability. I did not go to that college, but I eventually did go into a better college and finished my graduation. So, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's how I felt excluded for the first time in life. Before that, I'd never had the bitter taste in life except for a little pain during physiotherapy sessions. But yeah, that was the first time the harsh reality hit me. Then after that, yeah, we had struggle with scribes, and they wouldn't want to. The authorities, whoever was supposed to assign scribes for people with disabilities, were not really keen on assigning good ones because they thought, anyway, such people don't make it big in life. So what's the big deal in the type of scribes we provide them? So that's the kind of attitude that exists around um, the community of people with disabilities. At least it did when I was writing exams. I hope it is not like that now. Yeah, that's from me. That's the side of exclusion that I experienced, and please don't be like that. If you are in a position of authority or you're an employer, please don't be like that. Don't exclude people just because they can't walk or talk, or because they don't look like you. Please, that's the most ridiculous thing you can do, or anybody can do. So don't do that. I think that if these small things are kept in mind, I think we're good to go. What else? Yeah, that's exclusion. Yeah, people did have issues with me in terms of hiring, and even after hiring also. So they would take interviews, lengthy ones, and have multiple rounds of whatever you call it, multiple tests. And then finally, when I declare my disability, they just, give me that we'll get back to you sort of an expression and never really get back. Or if they did hire me, they just didn't put all my skills to the best use. And they put me as a passive resource and laid me off at the first instance they could find. So, yeah, I've been a passive resource for a long time in many places actually. Um, I think people tend to form opinions about people with disability, whether they deliver or not. Even if I am someone who's able to deliver what the company needs, if they just don't like me, then they just don't like it. It could happen with you too. Please be aware. And I'm not saying it happens only with people with disabilities. It might happen with anyone. But I think I, as a person, or we as a community of people with disability may experience it more often than otherwise. But all we can do is be aware and move out of such, move out of such crowds and go to places where we are more needed, wanted, loved, and accepted. Yeah? No questions even today. My friend said, don't be disappointed if you don't get any questions. It's okay. People are still getting used to it. So I will take his advice and keep posting whenever I get a chance. So do you have any questions at all? You can always, like I said, DM me, put your questions in the comment section, whatever. I'm available to answer your questions. My aim is to make people aware of cerebral palsy and make sure that they don't frown at the disability maybe the next time they see it, or at least recognize it when they hear someone say the word, the phrase. It's two words, yeah. Cerebral palsy is two separate words. Yeah. So when you hear somebody say it, I hope it won't be alien to you anymore. Thanks for watching.